Welcome back to another edition of our Bloomfield Pride Points. Today, I'm excited to be with our kindergarten team. We have Mrs. Berger, Mr. Wagner, and Mrs. Dayhoff. And so I'm going to jump right in. We're going to talk about guest speakers that they bring in. So my very first question is, what career fields have participated as guest speakers for you in the past?
Well, I've got a list that I got for you, so I wouldn't forget anybody. We've had farmers in here before. In fact, this week we had Daniel Fry. He came and talked to our kids. We've also been on field trip to Lark Ranch, so that kind of tied into that too, and our WOW grant paid for that. We have teachers. We did a teacher in our hallway.
Yes.
And artists we haven't done yet, but we usually do Mr. LeGrand. Police, and we also had a doctor today, Fleming. So those are the ones that we usually try to cover.
That's awesome. Thanks for including in the teachers, because that is my favorite career field. So excellent one there. What gave you the idea to start connecting kindergarten students with potential careers through guest speakers?
Well, we had a WOW grant, and I think I'll let Sally hit that one.
Yeah, with the WOW grant, we specifically had specific careers that kindergarten was supposed to focus on. So Christy already touched on which ones those were. But we tried to tie it into what we're already doing in our curriculum. So we found ways to introduce that with what we're doing now. Like Christy said, we had Dr. Fleming in today. And this week we're talking about the 5 different senses. So she actually read them a story and kind of touched on that and tied it into what we're already doing. So we just wanted to enhance their education. Yep.
That's awesome. I love it. And an important question for parents that they probably want to know is, what process do guest speakers need to go through with our school to actually be able to come in and be in front of students?
Well, first off, they have to do a background check through the school. And then we have a volunteer here at school that reaches out to people in this field of work. Or if you'd like to volunteer, you can always find us here at school.
Do you want to give a shout out to who that employee is?
Yes, that is Tasha Hudson. She's fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Last question. What are some of the questions the guest speakers receive from our kindergarten students?
Now that's
a little tricky.
Yeah, because normally they want to tell their experiences, and so we're always trying to teach them what a question is. So we try to teach them, start with "I wonder," something you want to know about that person, not what you are telling her about you. But I still think it's a really good experience though, because our kids, some of them don't get to go out, and there's a lot of life experiences that they're going to get meeting these people. Maybe they don't get to go see a fireman or a police officer or any of these people unless we bring it to them. Right. So it helps them plant that seed. Maybe that's what they want to do in the future. They have that seed planted, they have an idea. Or even if it's like police, some kids might be afraid of the police, or afraid of a fireman, and now it gives them that that connection that they have, that they're not afraid. And so I think it just helps them be well-rounded and helps connect to our community members, and it's just a good experience for our students to have.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm truly impressed that, and I hope everybody that watches this is as well, that you're bringing potential careers all the way to kindergarten, so that 5 and 6-year-olds can start thinking about and working towards that future goal. So I think it's absolutely awesome what you're doing, and I appreciate it. And that's another edition of the Bloomfield Pride Points.